power chord that fits it, and it's on and working.
And am I gonna like sing into it, or what do you want me to do? Okay. Is it on? Oh, it's on. Okay. Test. I'm mic test. Oh, with the song? Okay. On the plains of faith and truth. Okay. On the plains of faith and truth. It'll be better the first, like the actual time we sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the graduates. Please be seated. Good evening. On behalf of the faculty and staff of South Aiken High School, I welcome you to the graduation of the South Aiken class of 2024. Graduation is a culmination of many years of hard work and dedication. This evening, we commend you on your accomplishments and celebrate with you this special milestone. Graduation is a dignified ceremony. In order to honor and preserve the dignity of this occasion, we ask that during the delivery of the diplomas, you hold all applause until after all graduates have been recognized. Please remember that today, the focus should be on the graduates. Once all names have been called, we will take the appropriate amount of time to applaud the graduates. Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize our distinguished guests that are with us. From the Aiken County School Board, Chairman, Mr. Cameron Nessel. From the District Administration, Superintendent of Aiken County Schools, Mr. King Lawrence. Chief Officer of Operation, Dr. Amy Edwards. Chief Officer of Instruction, Dr. Corey Murphy. Chief Officer of Human Resources and Administration, Ms. Jennifer Hart. Director of Communications and Community Partnerships, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Ms. Julie Reveley. Assistant Superintendent of Middle Schools, Dr. Phyllis Gamble. Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mr. Berkeley Postel. Assistant Superintendent of Special Programs, Ms. Beth Taylor. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Mr. Eric Jeffcoat. From the Area 1 Advisory Council, Ms. Albertine Grant, Chair. From the Area 4 Advisory Council, Mr. Charles McCray. From the Area 1 Advisory Council, Mr. Eugene White. I would also like to thank the South Aiken teachers, faculty, and staff for all of their hard work. We would also like to say a special thank you to our sponsors for helping make tonight happen. Our presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services, our platinum sponsor, Aiken Works, and our gold sponsors, Hass and Hillebrand, as well as Coal Creek Nurseries, who provided the plants for tonight's stage. Our sponsors also can be found on the last page of our program book. Lastly, we would like to thank all of our guests for being here with us this evening in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Graduates and guests, please rise. Gentlemen, please join us in the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Gentlemen, please return your caps.
Good evening, South Aiken. I am Brianna Brown. This past year, I served as South Aiken Student Body President, and now I have been given the amazing opportunity to welcome you all to our graduation. I am also excited to welcome all of the family members, friends, the administrative office for Aiken County Public Schools, and South Aiken's administration and teachers, and of course the class of 2024. Today is a day of celebration and reflection. As we stand at the edge of a new chapter in our lives, it's important to take a moment to appreciate the journey that has brought us here. High school has been a time of growth, learning, and discovery. We faced challenges, celebrated victories, and built memories that will last a lifetime. As we move forward, let us carry with us the lessons we've learned and the friendships we made. Remember, this is not the end, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey. It has been a pleasure serving you as your student body president. Thank you for all the incredible 4 years that we have spent together. South Aiken has taught us things, but we never forget where you have come from, and never forget every thoroughbred, every day, all means all. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Good evening and congratulations, South Aiken High School class of 2024. I like to read children's books, and even though you're graduating from high school, I never think anyone is too old to be read to. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I've selected a book called What Do You Do with a Chance? And it's by Kobe Yamada, and I think it's appropriate for this evening. One day, I got a chance. It seemed to just show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why it was here. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. It fluttered around me, it brushed up against me, it circled me as if I wanted to make me grab it. I started to reach for it, but I was unsure and pulled back, and so it flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wished I had taken my chance. I realized I had wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. I went to reach for it, but I missed and fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to feel this way again. So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. Until one day, I noticed I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry, what if I never get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was, I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid, and I wasn't sure I would ever be brave enough. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. I realized it was up to me. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. Then, one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining far off in the distance. Is it possible? I hoped. Could this be my chance? I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could toward it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this was a really huge chance. But this time I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and grabbed it. I held on with all my might. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. So what do you do with a chance? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible. Class of 2024, take those chances. You may fall. Everybody may look at you. You may be embarrassed. But you have to be brave. Not all the time, but sometimes, and for a short time, and at the right time. Because when you take a chance, it might just be the start of something incredible. Thank you and congratulations.
Well, good evening. Esteemed faculty, proud parents, and the remarkable graduating class of South Aiken High School, I'm honored to be here this evening to celebrate and witness this milestone with you. So in preparation for tonight, I had made a draft of my thoughts for these remarks, and I walked through the living room and I told my kids I had done that, and the reply I got, one of them was, well, I said, I've got this draft, but I'm cutting it way back. And the reply I got was, thanks, I don't want to be there all night. I don't either. In about an hour, it'll be my bedtime. But rightly so, we are here to see you receive that diploma. And that's what the focus is on. And parents, family members, our babies did it. They graduating. Class of 2024, if you can remember just one thing, because I remember nothing from my graduation that anybody said. If you can remember one thing said, try to remember my next sentence. It's just in case you haven't heard this already today. I want to say that we love you, we believe in you, and we're proud of you. So, if you didn't know, my kids are sitting out there, and I have been known to nag my kids a lot. And since I have the entire graduating class of South Aiken High School a captive audience for a little bit, I thought I'd give all of you some final reminders. Just a second. Chapter 1, dental hygiene. I'm just kidding. But it feels like that sometimes, right? You guys are fully baked. There's no use telling you anything. You're prepared. And throughout your time here at South Aiken High School, many of you have excelled in academics, athletics, the arts, and other endeavors. And I know that you are very good at what you do. But do you want to be great? Greatness is striving for excellence, pushing past the boundaries of what's possible, and leaving an indelible mark on the world around you, never losing sight of the values we grew up with and our integrity. So if we have pushed you, and yeah, if we have nagged you, it's not because we want you to be like us. It's because we want you to be better than us. Surpass us and chart your course in uniquely your way. So if you want to know what I think better or great looks like, look back in the rows behind you. Your teachers have shown you ways to be great. They've inspired us, challenged us, supported us. I have seen teachers and coaches move a student from self-doubt in their ability to believing and achieving. And that is greatness. Their example shows me that greatness isn't measured solely or mostly by the accolades we receive or the titles we hold, but by the lives we touch and the difference that we make in the world. This path requires courage and perseverance. But know that you're not alone. Look around. Look at all your family, friends, and teachers giving you their love and support. They're right behind you every step of the way. So, class of 2024, dare to be great, dare to dream big, dare to leave your mark on this world. And remember, we love you, we believe in you, and we are incredibly proud of you. Go get them, kids.
Good evening, South Aiken class of 2024. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate your graduation. And as tradition warrants, I must give you a bit of inspiration. If you have heard a graduation speech from me before, you know writing is always a struggle of mine. So I went to a reliable source for my own inspiration, my wife. And as always, she did not disappoint. So here we go. Class of 2024. I have spoken repeatedly about the resilience you all have displayed to even arrive at this propitious point. Your last year in middle school was cut short in March of 2020 when we all went home. Your freshman year, which research has proven is the benchmark indicator of overall high school success, was performed in a cacophony of hybrid, virtual, and traditional settings. The mere fact that you are sitting here tonight is a true testament to who you are and your overall character. These facts are further evidence when we recognize that the class of 2024 is almost 100 students smaller than our previous graduating classes. However, we are no longer dwelling on your past. 2024. This is not just a number on the calendar. If you add the numbers 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, you come up with the sum total of 8. The number 8 is extremely significant. The number 8 is the numerical representation of new beginnings and transformation. Let us explore this powerful symbol that represents you. First, in numerology, the number 8 is associated with abundance, harmony, and balance. Balance and harmony. Think about all of this represented in 8. No other number can be added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided with such consistency, harmony, and balance. 2, 4, and 8. Next, you have a week, which is equal to 7 days. The 8th day is always going to be the start of a new week. An 8 turned on its side is an infinity symbol, which signifies the boundless possibilities of your life. There are 8 total directions of the compass: the 4 cardinal, north, south, east, and west, and the 4 intercardinal points. Each direction is a path you can take in life. In religious references, the dove returned to Noah on the 8th day with an olive branch. The musical scale is an octave, which consists of 8 notes. Finally, it is commonly known that courage lasts 8 seconds, or the time it takes to leap into the unknown. Today, class of 2024, this graduation is your leap into the unknown, your demonstration of courage, your embodiment of resilience, the final step in one journey, your literal transformation, your first step into a new beginning. Enjoy this night, celebrate, and go forth in the path you have chosen, and do the great things I know you are prepared to do. We love you all, and remember, it is and always will be every thoroughbred, every day, all means all. Each year, this graduating senior who has accumulated the second highest overall GPA is named the salutatorian. It is my honor this evening to present this year's Class of 2024 Salutatorian Award to Mr. Gabriel Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Aiken County Public School District representatives, South Aiken faculty and staff, parents, guardians, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Good evening. I am Gabriel Ray, and I would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of South Aiken's class of 2024. It is truly an honor to speak to you as the salutatorian of this outstanding class. As we gather to celebrate this occasion, we recognize all of the hard work it took to get here. From algebra tests, chemistry labs, class meetings in the gym, to running to class before the latest tardy blitz. I'm excited to say that we have finally made it. Reflecting on the past 4 years puts into perspective how much of a blur our high school journey really was. Talking to our friends about the latest drama, going to sports practice, and even turning in Schoology assignments 10 minutes before the deadline. The time indeed has flown by. In hindsight, high school makes us grateful for the people we met and the moments we cherished. Throughout these 4 years, we have built meaningful relationships that will last a lifetime. At the brink of this new chapter, we can't forget about the lessons we've learned along the way. We have learned to persevere no matter what obstacle stands in front of us. We have learned to believe in ourselves, no matter what other people say. We have learned to pursue our aspirations, no matter how far away. We should also recognize the tremendous support systems that have always been with us along the way. As we look around, we are surrounded by friends, parents, and teachers who have played a vital role in shaping who we are today. Those who have stayed the course with us, even through the hard times, are the same ones here celebrating with us during this auspicious occasion. We gather not only as the class of 2024, but as a new generation that will play meaningful roles in society. I'm confident that each and every one of us will utilize what we've learned from high school to become successful in our own careers. Our time at South Aiken has taught us that we all have the power to carve our own path. As thoroughbreds, we push forward in pursuit of our dreams and a greater future. As we move on with the rest of our lives, let's take chances and live without any regrets. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. No matter what avenue we follow, the knowledge we attained at South Aiken High School will help us mold an even better world. I believe that we all have the spirit to become greater than those that came before us, as all truly means all. In closing, I'm uniquely honored to be a part of a class that collectively has the strength to prosper in such a difficult world. After closing the door on this 12-year journey, we now open the door to an even bigger expedition. Ultimately, high school is just a stepping stone that guides us to the vastness of the rest of the world. We are now facing a world that presents limitless challenges and opportunities. Let's all move confidently through uncharted territory and pioneer a new beginning. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Each year, the graduating senior who has accumulated the highest overall GPA is named a valedictorian. It is my honor this evening to present this year's Class of 2024 Valedictorian Award to Ms. Anna Carriers.
Good evening. Welcome graduates, family, loved ones, friends, South Aiken High School faculty, and district staff. I'm Anna Carius, and I'm honored to be standing here tonight amongst my fellow classmates as your valedictorian. This never would have been possible without the support of my amazing teachers and mentors, so thank you. I would also like to thank my friends, coaches, and everyone who encouraged me and played a role in my high school career. Most importantly, I would like to thank my wonderful parents and my brothers, Alex and Aaron, who have been such inspirations to me. In his Riverside Church speech, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "We are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today. We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now." I know many of us have felt at one point or another that graduation would never arrive. I remember walking into South Aiken on my first day of freshman year, overwhelmed by the unknown and the seemingly never-ending journey I had ahead of me. But, as we see, the day did arrive, and I want to remind you that days like this one will continue to arrive. Time will continue to pass, and it is often too easy to let it slip by. Instead, I encourage you all to focus on Dr. King's urgency of now. Staying present in each day is no easy task, but I believe that it is one of the most rewarding endeavors we can pursue. If every day we fight to be present and make the choices we believe are best, then we are setting ourselves up for a life that we can look back on with fondness. Being present allows us to appreciate the little moments in our lives that easily go unnoticed, and it helps us make the most of every day. It also gives us the vital opportunity to constantly question our surroundings. These questions are what help us identify what needs to change and to uncover the injustices around us. When acted upon, the reflections we make encourage us to bring meaningful changes to our lives and our communities. But that is the key, the need to act. After graduation, we will continue to become more independent. We will continue to make decisions that shape our futures. With this responsibility comes the need to take initiative in our lives. Our lives will be what we make of them, and the opportunities are endless. So, as we move past graduation, I urge you to discover what success will look like for you. Luckily, we already have experience posing questions. Throughout my time at South Aiken, I often heard students ask, "Why are we learning this?" The answer may have been because it's in the standards, but I still applaud the inclination to question what we do and why we do it. The instinct was there, just as it will need to be throughout our futures. While it is true that we may not use the math we learned in pre-calculus or even the foreign language we have already forgotten, I want to remind you that this is not all there is to take from high school. These past 4 years taught us how to learn, collaborate, fail, and succeed. They taught us how to think critically and to inspire change. This is why tonight is not simply a reflection of the 24 credits earned for graduation. It is a culmination of every challenge, accomplishment, and even mundane moment that brought us here. I encourage you to carry all of these lessons with you and to trust that we are equipped to take on whatever path we forge for ourselves. But for now, remember to stay present and enjoy the celebration of all our hard work. We earned it. So congratulations, class of 2024.
At this time, we will deliver diplomas. Again, we ask that all applause be held until all names are announced so that our graduates can be heard by their family and friends. Thank you for your consideration in observing this special occasion. Alim Dasan Abney. Sophia Wanaka Afamafuna. Nathan Sean Allen. Savannah Mackenzie Allen. Demetrius Armstrong. Serenity Ayana Badger. Michaela Marie Bagby. Annie Jewel Bailey. Savannah Catherine Bainham. Savannah Claire Beckworth. Harry Christian Bellinger. Austin Jeremiah Bland. Alexander Christopher Block. Hannah Catherine Bache. Abby Lawson Bonney. Susana Karina Bonilla Tamayo. Nolan Charles Borg. Jalen Jaquan Bosfield. Emma Angelina Bowie. Kennedy Alexis Brabham. Lindy Ann Braden. Brianna Kennedy Brown. Michaela Alexis Buff. Jalea Ari Buggs. Elena Grace Bush. Taylor Grace Butler. Gavin Anthony Caraway. Jake Robert Causey. Parker Reese Chance. Kyle Robert Chandler. Alexis Marie Cheeks. Cassius Diego Clark. Tristan Deshaw Clark. Elijah Allen Clements. Azela Zukeya Cobbs. Megan Elizabeth Kaufman. Jasmine Ariana Coleman. Markel Trevon Coles. Cameron Aldine Cook. Diana Cortez. Colin James Crawford. Azarel Zahara Crockett. Nevea Brianna Croft. Bryant Ford Crook. Aubrey Rebecca Ann Crumpton. Abigail Denise Culler. Krina Ajit Darji. Bayer Kiesler Dossie. Aiden Skinner DeGraff. Rowan Stephen Degnan. Avril Natalia Degadillo Bergoa. Robert Isaac Delp. Ansley Page Dial. Travis Tyrese Donaldson. Jackson Dennis Donahue. Stephen Joseph Dory. Takori Emmanuel Dowdy. Russell Leonard Drake. Jamarion Nathaniel Drummings. Imani Danielle Duncan. Anna Kathleen Dizakowski. Tavera Nairi Elliott. Michael Ellis. Obiora Ananje Chidi Ananje. Jordan Elizabeth Enland. Robert James Etheridge Jr. Araya Jacole Lachey Evans. Anthony Farina. LaDante Dominique Felton. Braylon Celeste Ferguson. Paz Ferreira. Patrick Michael Fields. William Fields. Justin Roberto Figueroa Duran. Jameson Owen Finney. Rachel Flores. Xiomara Leticia Flores Gomez. John Tillman Fogel. Kamaya Chantel Frazier. Damaris Isabel Gallegos. Jacqueline Galvez. Jaden Cade Garvin. Emma Lee Gathercole. William Joseph Gibson. Kamari Devonte Gillum. Kayla Olivia Gilmore. Jolie Blue Goodwin. Kirsten Chantel Grant Williams. Sydney Georgia Green. Kenneth Gage Green. Matthew Hayden Griffin. Walker Ricky Pierce Griswold. Raina Sophia Guest. Damaris Eileen Guillen. Teo Henri Gutierrez Goulart. William Giovanni Haltewanger. Serenity Faith Hammock. Jacob Thomas Ham. Madison Taylor Hammett. Jabriana Marie Hankinson. Jackson Noah Hankinson. Avery Allison Hanner. Amber May Hanson. Logan Orion Harris. Cyree Tezwan Harrison. Zanaya Alicia Harrison. Caden O'Connor Hart. Davion Damari Hart. James Edward Hegler. Tommy Larry Henson III. Adir Herrera. Layla Ray Holloway. Maya Denisha Holston. Zamarion Sorayan Quintez Hooper. Carter Shane Hope. Audrey Rihanna Hubbs. Tamara Victoria Huerta. Scott Keith Hyde. Brianna Simone Johnson. Jalen Morell Johnson.
Tyler Davis Johnson. Anna Elizabeth Carius. Ashlyn Rose Kelly. Lewis Gordon Kennerly III. Caroline Annabelle Kidd. Christopher Ira Kiner. Tristan Gabriel King. Andrew Lex Kirkland. Tysiana Tyasia Kitchens. Elena Nicole Neese. Madison Michelle Knight. Nico Henderson Kiles. Aiden Jonathan Lancaster. Sterling Gabriel Lockhart. Haley Ann Long. Amanda Caitlin Lloyd. Sydney Grace Manning. Abigail Maria Martinez. Aurelie Martinez. Kelly Joemi Martinez Nunez. Roanne Athena Asuncion Matias. Kaylin Marie Maisie. Rebecca Rochelle McCormick. Ella Ray McCraw. Marlon Reynard McDowell. Jakaya Monet McDuffie. Maximilian Andreas Mercier. Datavia Serena Mickens. Kayataria Manoye Jolena Miller. Tucker Lee Mills. Coriana Kimaya Minnick. Timothy Levon Monroe. Annalisa Yolanda Morales. Uriel Ramses Moreno. Addison Brianne Lee Morgan. Taylor Renee Morgan. Kylie Louise Myers. Anjali Natalia Negrete Ryan. Aiden Stephen New. Yanis Linnell Newby. Luan Tan Nguyen. Marissa Brooklyn Nawason. Grace Elizabeth Nussel. Riley Graham Nussel. Akechi Joshua Prince Woga II. Carly Jade Owerman. Adriana Nicole Olivas. Aaliyah Jean Rose Olipade Simmons. Kevin Trayvon Palmore. Tad Christopher Payton. Ricardo Pena. Cullen Dominic Perry. Alex Devon Phillips. Jaden Jaman Nyleek Finnison. Christina Joan Neshoba Pope. Amani Tanae Pugh. Oshanje Jamari Antonio Pretty. Micaiah Heaven Quinn. Paige Mackenzie Rankin. Caroline Jane Rasmussen. Gabriel Anderson Ray. Cameron Blake Reese. Sarah Jeanette Rice. Mallory Hannah Richardson. Xander Sorrell Richardson. Jonathan McKell Riley. Tyler James Risher. Yuridia Rivera. Catherine Elizabeth Roberts. Michelle Rodriguez Vitas. Miriam Rodriguez Talavera. Eric Rostro. Stephen Salas Rodriguez. Ella Victoria Sanchez. Tyler Drenell Scott. Parker Scruggs. Hayden Oliver Setters. Rosalia Sandra Ciolino. Jordan Simpkins. Jalen Matthew Smith. Kristen Renee Smith. Terrence Jamal Smith, Jr. Avery Elizabeth Smothers. Michaela Jaden Socks. Kendall Marie Spann. William Tobias Spivey. Lorelei Grace Stanley. Hannah Nevea Stroman. Caleb Alexander Sturgill. Hunter Orion Sullivan. Grace Michelle Sweetnam. Kira Elizabeth Talent. Antonio Robert Taylor, Jr. Charles Randy Taylor III. Jakayla Latavia Thomas Caldwell. Alexandria Danielle Thomas. Morgan Avery Thomas. Abriana Nicole Thompson. Avron Mitchell Lee Tinker. Philip James Toole. Chelsea Rachel Trumpold. Megan Renee Turner. Julio Vargas Jr. Courtney Jean Ventura. Brooklyn Rain Vickers. Delasia Makia Wakefield. Malik Walker Scurry. Sophie Grace Walls. Mary Catherine Lindsay Watts. Landon Cullen Weaver. David Zachary Neal Whitson. Adriana Cherie Williams. Chastity Martrice Williams. Javante Roshan Williams. Christopher Desan Williams. Sydney Isabella Williams. Valerie Nicole Willis. Tylee O'Shannon Wilson. Christopher Evan Windsor. Tyler Antoine Wise. Watson Ian Humans. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present to you the graduating class of 2024.
Class of 2024, please rise. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left.
The faculty and staff of South Aiken High School has certified that these candidates have met all graduation requirements. By the power vested in me, Sam Fuller, the principal of South Aiken High School, Mr. King Lawrence, superintendent of Aiken County Public Schools, the Aiken County Board of Education, and by the South Carolina Department of Education, I am entitled to confer upon these graduates their high school diploma with all rights and privileges. Guests, please join the class of 2024 in singing our alma mater, which is printed on the back of your program. Simmons Emma Bowie and Jacqueline Galvez will lead us.
On the plains of faith and truth stands South Aiken High, where we've overcome our failings to attain our goals set high. Time is cherished we have held so long. Still we praise thee ever as we sing, Hail South Aiken High.
Again, I would like to thank all of our family and guests that are with us this evening. I ask that you please remain in your seat until all graduates and faculty have recessed out of the arena. At this time, it is a tradition to recognize the retiring faculty of South Aiken. They will lead our graduates for the processional. Please come to the center aisle and take your place behind the junior marshals. This year, have one faculty member retiring, Mr. William Hudson. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank you.
Can I take some pictures of this?
Yeah.
I gotta write something, you know, that just helps to have what y'all said. Thank you.